There we go. Everything's running a little bit slow this morning, including me. All right, happy Saturday, everybody. My name is Kata. Welcome to Kata B Fitness, and welcome to the Saturday Surprise Workout. So thank you for joining me live or whenever you happen to be watching this. Today we are going to do strength ladders. So we have 6 circuits. There's 2 exercises in each circuit, and we're going to start with 10 reps of each exercise. And then each time we go through, we're just going to drop 2 reps. So we're going to start with 10, move to 8, 6, 4, and then all the way down to 2. After we get the first circuit done, we will move on to the next circuit and do the exact same thing. We do have 4 circuits that are up and 2 circuits that are down on the floor, but there will be modifications if you do not want to go to the floor. We're going to be doing some hand release push-ups today. If you really struggle with push-ups and you don't want to do them, I understand. You can do chest presses instead. And then for the cross mountain climbers, you can do a dead bug or a rotational crunch if that works as well. So there's options for you if you are not able to get up and down off of the floor today. But I do encourage you to practice getting up and down off of the floor. It is something we all need to know how to do, no matter what your age. And the more you practice, usually the better at it you get. You just have to find ways to do it that work for you. But we're going to go ahead and get started. So nice, good warm up. And I will say, we all know that I struggle with counting. So if you've ever done a workout with me, we're going to start with toe lifts. If you've ever done a workout with me, you know that I struggle a little bit with counting, and I'll always have at least one circuit where I mess up. So just keep that in mind. Good. 8, 7, 4, 3, heels up. We're going to add an open and a close to the chest. So I want you to lift through the big toe and the ball of the foot. So squeeze and down. 3, 2. All right, tap it out to the side, reach up towards the ceiling. So wake up those shoulders. And 4, 3, 2. We're going to reach across the body, corner and corner. Good. 4, 3, 2. Let's bring it into the center, feet hip width. We're going to inhale, and then we're going to exhale. So we're starting to wake up the spine, just standing cat-cow. If you don't want to arch and round, I understand. I want you to think about belly breathing. So you're going to breathe into your belly, breathe out, pull it in. So inhale, exhale. But if you can, add a little arch and round. Good, let's roll it all the way up, slow deadlift, stand up nice and tall. So nice, good forward hinge. I like to think if you've ever played softball or baseball, we're just thinking shortstop position, bring it back up. Hinge and lift. Good, 2 more, down, 2, up, 2. Nice and tall, squat it down, hips towards the heels, push through the heels to stand tall. So your entire foot is flat, but our chest is lifted. It's very tempting to turn it into another deadlift or to stick the buns out and arch that back really deep. We want to pull the belly in, little bit of a tuck. So hips closer to the ribs. Try to hold that position as you drop down into your squat. Good, forward step, reach and pull. So precursor to lunges. Nice, good squeeze. 4, 3, 2. Forward step, reach across the body, corner to corner. This is a really good one, always opens up my back. Feels really good. 3, 2. Step it out to the side. We're going to hold it right here. So side to side lunge. Good. 4, 3, 2. Good. Hold it in the center. Take it forward, middle, back, forward, middle, back. So we're taking our legs nice and straight. A little bit of a hamstring stretch here. All the way up, right leg, swing and swing. Nice and tall. Hold on to something if you need to. 4, 3, 2. Good. Switch it over to the other side. Swing and swing. Belly's in, nice and tall. It's very tempting to add that little reach, but I want you to think lift and lift. 3, 2. Good. Out to the side, cross, out, cross. You can stop in the middle. Recent hip replacements, this is where you stop. Option 3, or 2, I really should say. 2. Here's 2. 1. Switch it over to the other leg, out and in. So you all know I can't count. That's just how it works. Out and cross. Here's 4, 3, 2. Bring it into the center, arms out, palms facing forward, thumbs pointing towards the ceiling. Movement comes from the shoulders, not the elbows. Change direction. 4, 3. All right, right arm, circle it up, down the left. Now your circles might be lower. They might be down here. That's okay. Thumb up, rotate pinky down. 3, 2. Switch direction, so bring it forward. Now we're doing the front crawl instead of the backstroke. Circle around. 4 more. We're gonna go out for a plank walkout. Here's 2. All right, hinge it forward, take it out. We're gonna walk it out to a plank. This is one of our exercises today. And then we're gonna walk ourselves all the way back up to standing. If you don't wanna go to the floor, you are going to find a chair. You're gonna put your hands on the seat of that chair, keep your chest over the seat, and then you're gonna step back into a plank. Good, going for a couple more. My goal right now is 5, at least for this. This is one of our exercises today. Good, let's bring it all the way back up. Roll the shoulders up, back and down into your back pocket. Grab a quick drink. We're going to get started. All right. So, a lot of these you can do body weight only if you need to, especially with the lower body exercises. Upper body, you can also do these body weight if you need to, but grab those weights. We're gonna start deadlift into a squat, and that is 1. We're gonna start with 10. Second exercise is thrusters, so itty bitty squat, shoulder press, a little bit of cardio here. So I'm gonna grab my weights for my thrusters. I don't know if I'm gonna use 10s or 15s today, but we're gonna start deadlift, curl with a squat. We're gonna count from 10 in 3, 2, and 1. Good, so we're gonna hinge, bring it up, squat, that's 1. The nice thing about this is we're counting, so you can absolutely go at your own speed. You don't have to go at my pace. You know what we're doing. You know how many we're doing, so you're good to go. So again, I think that's 5. Good. 6. Now remember on your deadlifts, we don't want to do rounded spine. It's not going to feel good. Good. Brace the core. So for me, this is 10. Good. All right, I'm going to try 15s for my thrusters. So it's a little squat. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 2 more. 9 and 10. All right, going right back. Now at 8. Deadlift with squat. Here we go. So bring it up. This one's definitely gonna get your heart rate up a little bit. Good, halfway through. I'm at 4. This is a good one. Adds in a little power. All right, thrusters. Remember, little squat, transfer the energy. 8. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deadlift, here we go. Hinge it, bring it up. We got 6. Now adjust your weights. You can always go lower, or you can go a little bit higher as well. Definitely gonna be feeling my shoulders. Whew. All right, that was 6. I'm just gonna take a minute. You can rest, it's okay. Here we go. All right, deadlift with a squat. 4, 2. Good, 1 more. All right, give yourself a minute. If you can keep going, go for it. I'm gonna add in, here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, 2 and 2. We got this. All right, into thrusters. 2 and 1. Weights down. Walk around, shake it out. Grab a drink. Give yourself a break. Something to consider with strength training. It's okay to give yourself a little bit of a rest period. You don't have to necessarily just go, 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 go. Take this minute. I'm giving my shoulders a little bit of a rest because our next exercise has more shoulders in it. So I'm definitely feeling these already. So I'm gonna adjust my weights as needed, take this rest period. Oh yeah, this shoulder is definitely awake now. Definitely feeling it, so I might lower my weights a little. I'm gonna see how it goes. So next exercise, we're gonna do a lunge with a front swing. You can alternate arms and alternate legs, or you can do both arms and alternate your legs. And then we're gonna do press up jacks, press up jacks. So again, 10 and 10, a little bit of shoulders, body weight if you need to, focus on the lunges. And it's gonna be 10 lunges total, okay? Here's 3, 2, and 1. So option 1, lunge with the swing in front. Lunge, good. Option 2, down and up. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, nice and tall, especially on that swing. 9, good. And 10. 1 dumbbell or 2. I'm gonna do 2, but I'm gonna go light. Press up jacks, low impact version right here. 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, going for 8 and 8. So on those jacks, feel free, body weight, or 1 dumbbell. Good. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press up jacks. If you want to do full jacks, you can. It's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, going back, 6 and 6. Here's an option for you right here. Alternate arms. 6, don't fall over. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, presses with jacks right here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. 4 and 4. 2 and 1. All right, press it. I'm opening out to the side, little different position. Did I lose count already? I don't know. I'm going to do 2. Yes, 2 and 1. And I'm going to keep these. 2, 1. Bring it in. Shake it out. I think we counted right. I think I counted right. If I didn't, keep going. You're all good. All right, next circuit. We're going to do, it just feels fast because the other one took longer. With a dumbbell, side lunge, row, bring it up and switch it, side lunge with a row. Second exercise, walk out to a plank, lift up to a down dog, try to do a toe touch or a knee touch, walk yourself up, that's 1. So grab a dumbbell, we're gonna think about nice tall posture. I'm gonna alternate hands here, we're gonna step it out, it's 10 lunges total. So take it down. Here's 1, switch it. 2. So nice, good step. Sit your hips back into your heels. Good, we've got 4 more. Take it out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Plank walkout. You can just do a plank walkout. You can just do a down dog. So plank walkout, down dog. I'm gonna reach for my shin. Bring it forward, walk it back up. This one's gonna take a little longer. Alternate legs. 2. Back to plank, walk it up. So try to go somewhat quick. Now here's an option. For me, this is number 5. Just take it out, down dog, plank, walk it back. Don't worry about trying to do that toe touch. Just think about down dog, use those shoulders. Good, we got 4 more. So the nice thing is, yes, we're getting strength in today, a little bit of body weight, but we are also getting our cardio in. And I know a lot of you walk. Keep walking. But if you've ever got a day, you just don't have time, can't sneak it in, you can go for a workout like this one. This is number 10. Good. Walk it all the way back up. You always get that 1 or 2 exercises. That takes a bit. It's just because there's so many parts. All right, side lunge with a row right here. Down, pull. We're at 8. So still think about pulling back towards your hips. Good, here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. All right, plank walkout. So you've got your option right here. Step it back, down dog, reach, step it forwards, switch it, step it back, down dog, reach, step it forwards. So that's a little bit easier. Gonna use that chair or just down dog and walk it back up. So for me, this is 4, halfway through. I got 4 more. And if you're really struggling today, we all have days like that, right? If you're not able to get all 8 and you want to keep up, do as many as you can and then just keep up with us. So don't feel you have to get 10 and 8 and 6. I want you to do as many as you can with good technique. You're here, you're working out, that's what I want. Good. All the way back up. This is going to be the long circuit, which is okay. That's why it's in the middle. All right, 6, lunge with a row. So take it out. Good, 2 more. 2 and 1. All right. Guys, we're at 6? Yeah, we're at 6. So take it out. Nice, good down dog. You can skip the toe touch and you're good. Now here's another option. If you really need to, if you're like, I'm struggling, take it out. Knee plank, child's pose, knee plank. Lift it up, walk it out. Good, halfway. Good, take it back, reach. 2 more. Remember, just do as many as you can. Rest when you need to. Quality over quantity. The counts we're doing, those are a goal. Those are a goal. It's like if you work with a trainer, you work with somebody and they say you need to do 10 to 15 reps. It's okay if you don't do 15. If you're doing 10 or 11 or 12, that is in that range that they want you at. And somebody that's going heavier, good, last one. Walk out. Somebody that's going heavier might only get 10, but somebody going lighter might get that 15. So here we go, 4. So base it on your abilities, how you're feeling with how many you're gonna do. It's also gonna be what's your weight. If you're not able to get 10, when we do 10, because your body kind of fails, maybe your weights are a little heavy. Not necessarily a bad thing, as long as you're challenging yourself and you have good technique. Good, 1 more. All right, we're gonna go 2 and 2. I think today is gonna be an ice the knee day. Here's 2 and 1. All right. 2 plank walkouts, and then I promise the next rounds are easier. Good. So take it out. And I just realized that I made a mistake, so I'm gonna have to fix it. This one was supposed to be just the plank with the down dog. The next round was supposed to be the walkout. Oh, bring it all the way up. Shake it out. So on the next circuit, we're not doing a plank walkout. We're gonna do something different. I just need to write better notes for myself. It says plank, down dog, toe touch. And then the next one says plank walkout. I think I just got them all mixed up. So give yourself an amazing pat on the back for doing that one. All right, next circuit. Press back with a kickback. Option 1, palms facing in. Option 2, palms facing forwards, but it's gonna be a little bit harder than a palms in if that's what you're used to. Go a little bit lighter and don't be afraid. But back, in, back, down is 1. What are we gonna do for plank walkouts? We're gonna do a farmer's carry, and we're just gonna go for steps. Okay, so farmer's carry, but we're gonna alternate 1, 2, 3, yes? So just heavy items, something for core. All right, press back with a kickback. Shoulders down and back, tuck your ribs, hinge it, Here we go, press it back, hold it, hands to hips, straighten, return. There's 1. So back, hold it up, take it down, and reach. Good, here's 3. You don't even have to go all the way forward. I'm going to my hips. That's all I need. Good, for me this is 6. Focus on back of the body. 7, I think. 8. Shoulders away from the ears, belly's in. 9. And 10. All right, farmer's carry. I want you to pick up a heavy weight. We're gonna do our steps. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we're gonna go back 4. Press back with a kickback. So hinge it, take it forward. Here we go, 8, right here. Good, 3 more for me. 3, 2, these ones are burning, and 1. All right, farmer's carry. You can walk, you can march. Marching is gonna work just as well. Here we go. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, 6 and 6. And I know my shoulders are burning. I might be dropping to 5s for these last couple of rounds. Here we go. Back 6. Good, 3 more. 3. Good, good. Do as many as you can. 2. And 1. Now remember, we're doing even numbers, so if you've got to alternate or divide it half and half, go for it. 6, here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 4 and 4. I might be hating myself later. Shoulders down and back. Bring it up. Here we go. Back, in, back, and down. Back, in. 2 more. Last one. All right. Farmer's carry, weighted march, shoulders down, bellies in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. 2 and 2. You know, I didn't think these press backs and kickbacks were going to be that bad. I was very wrong. Here we go. Take it back. 2. 1 more. All right. Weighted march, farmer's carry. 2, 1. Good job. Weights down. Walk around, shake it out. Do some backward shoulder rolls. Give your set a little head tilt, head turns. All right, we're gonna do hand release push-ups, which means we go all the way down until our chest is touching the floor. Lift the hands and then push yourself up. If you are doing an incline, I really want you might have to turn your head if you're against a wall. I want you to get as close as you can with those push-ups. I want you to really think, can I get as close as I can? If you're using your hands, how close can I get? I want you to feel that stretch in your chest and shoulders, not in your back. If you don't want to do hand release push-ups, chest presses, banded or So standing banded or dead on the floor. You know where we do chest presses? On the floor, on a bench. And then we're gonna do cross mountain climbers. Standing is okay. We're gonna do 10 per side to start with, okay? This is a lot of hands and knees or hands, so just keep that in mind. And again, with the push-ups, if you're like, I can't do 10, do as many as you can, right? That's all I ask. So we're gonna take it down. So shoulders down and back. I'm going a little bit of a wider hand position here. So not a tricep push-up, more of a traditional one. Shoulders down, squeeze the shoulders together. Try to keep them squeezed the whole time. We're gonna take it all the way down. Lift, hands on the floor, big breath. Push yourself up. Take it down, release, big breath, push up. Down, lift. Here's 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Remember, when we put the hands back down, we don't want to push them out in front of us. Keep them right by your chest. Good. A little sit back. Bring it up. Plank position. We're going to do cross climbers. Slow or fast, up to you. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10. Good, bring it in. Again, little child's pose is a great way to rest. Let's take it forward, shoulders down. So all the way down, lift the hands. Going for 8. Sometimes what tends to happen is we lift like this. We don't want to go down and then lift our chest and forget about our core. It all comes in as one piece. Brace. Good. One more for me. All right, sit it back. Hips to heels. Little shakeout. I'm feeling this one. I'm taking my rest period. Bring it up. Here we go. 7. 'Good, couple more. Bring it in. I think I did extra. I was trying to keep up with the music and I lost count. Good, so we've got 6 and 6, yes? 6 and 6. Switch to chest presses if you need to. Here we go, take it down. 6. 3, 2, and 1. Sit it back. All right, bring it up. Cross climbers, standing rotations, right here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. Good, bring it down. Give yourself a break. So when we start getting tired, this is when our technique starts to usually get a little sketchy. Rest is needed. Here we go. 4 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes? I don't know. The way I'm counting, I think, is bad. Okay. 4 and 4. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. All right, sit it back. I'm going to try something crazy. I'm going to try these on my toes. It's my last 2. Yes, I'm tired, but I'm going to try it. I don't know how successful I'm going to be. All right, so 2 and 2. Here we go. Take it down, lift, big breath, push it up. Good, take it down. Release, big breath. Good, I'm gonna go right in. 2 and 1. Knees down, sit the hips back to the heels, roll your shoulders, shake it out. All right, we've got technically one more circuit, but I know some people have to leave. This is getting to be a little bit longer. I am going to do the circuit. If you need to leave, I understand completely. If you don't mind doing a little bit of a longer workout today, that's amazing. So we're going to do a crunch or a sit-up. If you can, grab weights. If you can't, it's not a big deal. But we're gonna do 10. So weighted is optional, sit-up or crunch. Second exercise is we're gonna do a V-sit, and we're gonna see if we can pass a dumbbell, and we can alternate and always have a foot on the ground. Now you don't have to pass the dumbbell, you can clap underneath, okay? So I'm gonna grab a weight, I'm gonna do this weighted. We've got 10 sit-ups or crunches. Here we go, so we're gonna bring it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you don't want to go all the way, right here. 6. Although I'd recommend here. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, dumbbell if you want. A little bit of a lean back. So we're gonna take it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whoop, and 10. I'm sure my husband's gonna be like, are you okay? All right, 8 and 8. Here we go. Now if you wanna do a dead bug, that's okay too. Or if you wanna do a hold while I do this. Two more. 7 and 8. All right. A little bit of a challenge for you. Can you hold your balance? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. 6 and 6. I'm gonna do options here. I'm gonna do options. Here we go, 6. So 6, you can do a crunch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here's an option for you. All right, let's come up to our V-sit right here. 6, 5. This is more spine safe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, 4 and 4. This one's pretty quick, so we got this. So if you're standing, I forgot, if you're standing, you can do a standing crunch or a seated crunch. Good. 1. So you can do a seated rock back and forward. And then for this, you can just sit nice and tall and you can just do marching knee lifts. So here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, 2 and 2. The last ones. Here we go. Crunch or sit up. 2 and 1. And then we're gonna pass it. Hold the sit. 2, 1. Good job. Bring it in. Shake it out. Walk around. I'm gonna put my equipment away because today is one of those every piece of equipment I own almost ended up on the floor kind of days. So give yourself a little bit of a break, and we're gonna stretch. So we're gonna start on our tummies, and we're gonna do a little bit of a scorpion stretch because we did a lot of chest and shoulders, front of the body today. If you don't want to be on the floor, a wall, you're just going to do the same thing we do on the wall, but you're not going to do the leg lift. You're just going to rotate and try to keep this part of your body close to the wall while you take this shoulder a little bit away, but you want to keep as much of your shoulder to your hand touching the wall as possible. A doorway is a really good way to do this as well, where you just kind of lean through the doorway until you feel a stretch. But we're going to take it all the way down. So we're going to take right arm is going to be out in 90 degrees. Left hand is by your chest. Left leg we're going to bend, keeping as much of your shoulder to your hand on the floor as possible. We're going to roll into it, and you should feel a stretch in the chest and the shoulder. We don't want to push ourselves up off of the floor. We want to think about rotating, and we want to see, can we rest our head on the floor as well? This, if you don't want to do this, you can just do a little turn and hold it, but this just kind of helps bring you over, gets a little bit more of a torso stretch as well. This hand is just helping you come up. Give yourself a little extra support. You may not go as far as I do, that's okay. You might go farther, and that's okay as long as it's a safe move for you. Good release, bring it in, switch it over to the other side. So 90 degrees, hand by the chest, bend your knee, and again, you're gonna roll in, kind of try to rest that head on the floor, and if you can't, you can put a yoga block or a pillow underneath it. But again, we don't want to push ourselves and lift. We want to feel just that nice good stretch. If you can get your foot on the floor, great. If you can't, just kind of roll it over. Maybe you can get your tiptoe to touch, or have your legs here and just open the hips behind you. Good, bring it back into the center. We're going to push it up and back into a child's pose. You can do pointed toes. You can drop your tummy between your knees, but we want to stretch those arms out. You can add a little wiggle side to side. I know that rounding the spine is a good stretch, but I am trying to keep my spine nice and neutral. I am focusing on trying to stretch the front of my body, which is what's tight on me. Good, now I'm going to bring it forward, tuck my toes under, my hips are going to be over my knees. Keep my hips over my knees. I'm going to walk my hands out, and now again I'm going to try to drop my arms towards the floor. Little bit of an arch of the back here, so decide if this is an exercise for you. This one is puppy, so it's a puppy playing, arms reaching out, the head is down, the tail is up in the air, and we're just trying to get a good stretch. If this does not feel good for you, stick with that child's pose. Good. We're going to pull ourselves forwards into a variation of up dog or cobra. You can come down onto your elbows and be in Sphinx. You can also go all the way down onto your tummy and rest your chin on your hands. That is a more spine safe exercise, but it's still going to stretch the front of your body and still stretch your hips. I'm adding in a little bit of a side to side wiggle with my hips. Just think, when you're in a really comfortable bed, you're just going to you really want to sink into it a little, right? Good. Bring it up. We're going to take it back. We're just going to roll the shoulders for a minute. All right, hands on the floor. We're going to come to standing, no judgments how you get up there. I'm going to lift myself up into a variation of down dog, and I'm going to walk myself back into a forward fold. And I am just going to hang out here for a minute. You are welcome to walk yourself back and have your hands on a chair, so you don't feel you have to have this big forward fold and your hands on the floor. I know not everybody can do this, and that's okay. You might be here, but a hands on the chair can help you relax into that chair without overstretching those hamstrings. And now we're going to roll ourselves up, and I always say come about halfway. So don't go from head down to head up right away, or don't always go from laying on your back to standing or seated right away, especially if you have issues with your blood pressure or you're a little dehydrated. Good, and then bring it up. So a lot of times going from back to up or head down to head up quickly, your blood doesn't always know where it's supposed to go, and that can cause some dizziness. Good. All right, we're just going to take shoulders down, ear to shoulder, side to side. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the head up. We're going to look to the right, look to the left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Give ourselves a nice good pat on the back. And as we do this, try not to tuck your chin. Try not to arch your low back. Think about keeping it pulled in. We really want to just focus on opening up here. It should feel pretty good since we did that puppy stretch down on the floor. Good. Bring it down. And again, shoulders down and back. We're going to take a couple deep breaths in and out. Good. And one more time. Big breath in and out. And you are all done. So I want you to give yourself a nice good pat on the back for completing today's workout with me whenever you happen to be watching it. If you ever want to join us for a live class, they are Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. Central Time on Zoom, and then Wednesday and Friday at 7 a.m. Central Time also on Zoom. And then I am here just about every Saturday at 8 a.m. Central Time. We switch it up. I have to look and see. I don't think we've done a cardio kickboxing on Saturday for a while, so I might do that, and it's usually probably going to be intervals. So we do a little bit of cardio kickboxing as an interval, and then we haven't done a bar style class for a while either. So we'll kind of have to see. But let me know what you like. Let me know more strength, more cardio. I just kind of am interested on what your favorite classes are, what your favorite formats are, what you enjoy doing. Last week's 30-minute core strengthener was really popular. I had a ton of viewers for that one, so thank you so much if you watched that workout. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in class. So bye. You got me